Versus like, I'm much younger than Lydiard, obviously, who's passed away, but it's like, I'm lucky because I get to come in and know that as a concrete because of the work of like people like Daniels and such, right? So you can apply that faster. The analogy and analogy, metaphor, whatever it is, and I haven't quite finalized it to make it like quippy, but that I always talk about is, you and I both like cake. It's like this amount of flour, this amount of eggs, this amount of water, right, is likely going to make a cake, right?
Yep.
But your oven's sometimes different than mine. It's got hot spots in it, and you like chocolate, I like vanilla, right? So the ingredients are all the same. That's the science, right? The art of it is, okay, what does he like? How is his oven? How are we going to transport it through all these things, right? And I think that's where coaching, like good developed coaching, will always win over AI or going out by yourself, because athletes are so subjective. And I say this as an athlete. Like, if I were to do my own training, I'd be far too subjective, right? I've got this gap, I need to go close it. Or like, I saw so-and-so do this and that feels like what I should do, right? And so without having somebody who's a little bit more objective, and this is the great thing, like, I love your training. I love being in there. I love talking to you. I love responding to you. But at the end of the day, I get to go, it's his training and I'm here to look at the big picture, right? Versus you are the one, this is my training and I'm excited and I want to do this and I want to close that and I got to do this. Like, we've had conversations back and forth about how many marathons this year and which ones and why does this make sense and not make sense, right? On your own, I'm not saying that you would have, but like, you might have done 3 marathons this year versus like, hey, we should hold back on that and target 2 big ones, kind of thing, right? And so the science is correct, but then it's the art and the discipline of how it works for that person. And I think at the masters level in particular, a lot of masters runners, especially ones that are in good shape, still have the brain of a 25-year-old, but the body of a 50-year-old, right? And so sometimes it's like your eyes were bigger than your stomach kind of thing, right? Where you try to take it on. And I think that goes in multiple domains in the training, where it goes in terms of how many races I can do, which races I can do, how much hard training I can do. They'll keep stacking it like they were when they were an open runner, not respecting that you need to space it out a little bit more most often as a masters runner. Or even looking at going, you were mentioning like the strides and such. So for you, I did that for a couple reasons. One, your training prior was a lot of that kind of middle, right? We were in there. So that plodding kind of cadence, right? But then also, like, I cross country ski as well. So I know that the cadence of that is kind of middle, right? There's not a lot of sprinting unless you're doing hills. The cadence is different. And so I wanted to throw that in for you to get a different neuromuscular stimulus to help make the faster cadence of faster stuff a little bit easier. Because if we would have just jumped you into like 3K, 5K pace workout without having a bunch of that, you'd be like, I'm spinning my legs like crazy. You might have like ripped a hamstring or a groin or something, right? So it was about implementing that slowly and creating that change. Now, the science on that is great. I have strides for lots of people, but the art of doing it for you was different than it is for the 25-year-old trying to run 235 or something, right? I think the other thing with masters running is knowing that intensity discipline matters a lot more, because you don't have the regenerative capacity that the 25, like, and heck, I don't even donut 35, almost 36 that the 25-year-olds do, right? And so recognizing, okay, well, we don't need to be like flat out on the first rep. We can ease and work our way into it, right? Or in your area, using hilly marathon pace runs by effort as a tool for your overall training, not just Boston because of the hills, but going, hey, wait, that's actually going to get a little bit of strength in there too. We're going to get a little bit of the eccentric loading from the downhills, right? This is why with you as an example, even though it was Boston, it wasn't like, no, can you find a flat one? It's like, no, there's a couple like hidden extra benefits here that we can pick on that are going to increase durability. And you see this in the trail world a lot right now, where people are doing more downhill and uphill.
Yeah. Totally agree. It's been an adventure. The learning aspect of it that we talk about a lot is the best part. Honestly, if I just paid the fee and learned, that would be 100% worth it by itself. But you get all these running perks at the same time, right?